Hello all, Munch here. Welcome to another episode of my FM19 Aston Villa save. We are in the January transfer window and towards the end of it, 26th of January 2027 is the date. I've already made one signing I think we're all going to enjoy. He is back, Jack Grealish. It only seems fitting that in our final season of the save I bring back the man who kicked it all off, the captain in present day, Jack Grealish. He's been away at two clubs in the meantime, down at Norwich, which we originally sold him for, and then to Derby. But he is back today, and he's yet to play a game because I'm going to show you it on camera. It only seems fitting that we see the return of Jack when he comes back. I'm just buzzing to see him back in the team. It's good to have him back. I've also got another transfer ongoing at the moment, but you will notice that I've also sold Thomas Diaz. He was just a bit of a whinger, to be honest. Very, very good player. Lots of very decent potential. Obviously, 22-year-old Chilean, very good. Only got 2 goals for us in 36 appearances, but quite a lot of them were over from the bench. But he just whinged a lot about not being able to get in the team. And on hindsight, when I'm looking at the actual squad that we've got, it's very difficult for me to shoehorn him in. Matisiak's had a very good season so far, as has Antonin Var and Leon Goretzka. And also, of course, we've got Bentancur and Jordan Henderson, not to mention Joe Willock. So we're a little bit stacked in terms of the midfield position. Glossing over all of this, we're still top of the league. That's probably the most important thing. We are actually 2 points ahead of Manchester United, 4 ahead of City, with 23 games gone. So 15 games left to go. We are being hunted down by the two Manchester clubs. And it's been an interesting run. So since the last time we met, which was that win over Manchester City, we have lost a couple of times, but not in the league. The only time we've lost has been the Carabao Cup semi-finals, where we lost 5-0 aggregate to Chelsea, but that was with the reserve, so we're going to gloss over that. We drew 1-1 with Liverpool at Anfield, which was a decent result, and ever since then we have won every single game in the Premier League. So we're on currently a 5-game winning run in this competition, and today we take on Leicester and Watford in the final days of January. We've also got a Champions League first knockout against Bayer Leverkusen, but we're going to skip over that because I'm sure we'll get through. And as you can see, you already know where I'm planning it in for. We are going to have the Manchester United and Bayer Leverkusen game as the next episode at the end of February. Right, rambling over. Let's get into some gameplay. Unfortunately, we're not too bad on the injury front. Only a couple of ones that are recovering. Anthony Martial's recovering from a bad injury. So is Glenn Hazel. Robert Navarra is the only real casualty we have out at the moment. And I do think, actually, I'm going to put Jack Grealish on the bench. We'll put him on there for... Let's put him on for Leon Goretzka, actually. So Grealish on the bench. But our lineup today, then Christensen in goal. Kopilov, Mai, Markovic and Hassan have formed a very formidable back four. Bentancur is at the deep line playmaker role. Vile is in the middle. Then you've got Diaby, Tossum and Gaitan in behind Mick Williams, who has 17 goals for the season. But the man really in form at the moment is Santiago Gaitan. In his last 5 games, 3 goals and 3 assists. It is his best goal-scoring return in a season. Let's hope he can carry it on. At this rate, he might break the 20-goal barrier, which for a winger would be amazing. And yes, Leicester have got Neymar up front. I'm going to calmly say to the boys that I fully expect them to win and keep our run going, and then we'll do the old faith chat and get cracking. They've obviously got a lot of players back, but they are playing 2 up front, so it's a little more exciting than you would normally get. They've got a couple of decent players. They've got Busquets, they've got Rabiot. It's a very aging squad though, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to put them to the sword, and our youthful exuberance and a mix of experience will be enough to get us through this game. Gaitan already driving at the Leicester midfield, and he finds Mick McWilliams, he finds Jerry Tossum, who's having a rare game out today. I thought I'd give him a go because he scored in his last couple of games. And Gaitan nearly adding his 11th goal of the season with a lovely shot, but a decent save by the keeper onto the post. Threatening already, and we're only less than a minute in. And the highlights continue straight away from that as Hassan throws it. It's not a great throw-in, but Gaitan's picked up the ball here, and we are in such good form at the moment. We're just blistering our way through teams at the moment. We're just battering everyone that comes in our direction. Bentancur out to Kopilov. Kopilov now driving forward. Swings at a decent cross. Mick Williams can't get to it. It falls to Bentancur. Bentancur to Antonin Vile. Vile to Gaitan. Gaitan, he just cannot stop scoring. And we are 1-0 up within the first minute and a half. What a goal. We are in such a good vein of form at the moment, and Bentancur does brilliantly here to find Vile. He just lays it off to Santiago Gaitan, and right foot, left foot, doesn't matter. It all ends up in the same place. He is just unplayable at the moment. What a goal. Get in. Corner here to Villa. Gaitan whips it in. It falls over Delphi's head. Bentancur hits it. And it's a good block away. Williams, are we going to make a second chance for it? Decent ball out to Markovic. Markovic to Gaitan. Gaitan hits it. It's his second. And just, oh my God. I don't know what he's taking. There's something in his Weetabix. This is ridiculous. I mean, he is nuts at the moment. 8 minutes in, we're 2-0 up against Leicester already. I mean, they are struggling down near the bottom of the table, but this is ridiculous. Gaitan is right foot this time. Smashes it. Keeper should save it, but I just don't care. This boy is on fire. We're obviously keeping an eye around the country at the moment, looking at all the other results coming in. Manchester United have just taken the lead against Everton, but Arsenal play Man City today, and it's currently 1-1 there, so that's good news for us, as Anthony Val just hits over the bar. We've kind of laid off a little bit in the last half an hour, well, in the last 10 minutes. Anthony Val, they're knocking the ball through to McWilliams. He's through on goal. McWilliams, oh my God, he's missed. At the moment, he's been absolutely on fire, McWilliams. He's very clinical. And I'm a bit surprised that he's missed that one. Jerry Tossen playing at 6.3 is not particularly good. And, oh God, United are 3-0 up against Everton, so there's no relenting from them or the two Manchester clubs at the moment. Well, 2-0 at the break. A 10-minute double salvo from Santiago Gaitan's got us leading the way, and we are very comfortable at the moment. I have said to the boys I'm very happy with the way things are going. But here's what we all want to see. The return of Captain Jack. Captain Jack comes back and he is on the pitch for Jerry Tossen in that attacking midfield role. If he can get a goal, that'd be amazing. Keep an eye on the number 37. Easy number to remember. That's a decent ball to Diaby. I see Jack on the edge of the box. Go on. McWilliams, bang! It's his 18th goal of the season. He just picks up on the rebound, slams it in, and that, you would think, is game over. You can't stop the Villa train at the moment. We are just flying, and that is some finish. I mean, it's bobbling around a bit. He just gets his foot for it, and the keeper's just got no chance there. He's just smashed it against him from about 6 yards out. Ridiculously hard. Just like I am when I think about us winning the title. Yeah, see, they look like they're going to beat Arsenal. They've just gone 3-1 up thanks to David Baudry, who can't stop scoring at the moment. Him and Pietro Pellegrini terrify me. We're going to take Diaby off and give Anthony Martial a run out so he can start getting his fitness back from, obviously, that injury that he's had. It's all about trying to keep the squad fit now. I've got to be careful with my changes and make sure that we pick the right players at the right times and don't get too many people knackered out. Neymar is injured himself. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off McWilliams and I'm going to bring on Glenn Hazel. Mick's got his goal for the day. And again, this is nursing Glenn Hazel back to full fitness. Get him back in and amongst the goals if we can help it. That would be wonderful. But it's more about just giving him and Martial minutes so we can get them back fully firing. But Diaby and Gaitan have been absolutely brilliant on the wings for me so far this season. I actually only have 3 wingers. So to rotate them like we have done this season has been quite good. The fact that they've all been in pretty decent form. I took a gamble with Martial, didn't I? Because now he's injured again. As the later he's getting in his career, the worse it's getting. Potential lower leg injury doesn't sound particularly good. So we'll just have to play with 10 men for the rest of the game. That's a bit annoying. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually shift Jack out to the left. So Jack can play as the inside forward on that left-hand side. But that's not good. I don't really... we didn't need that. We didn't need that. Hazel. Will we see it now? Bentancur. Yes, this is it. Oh, there's Jack. Go on, Jack. No. No way. Jack to Hazel. Oh, give him the assist. Glenn Hazel makes it 4, but that's got to be an assist to Jack Grealish, surely. Lovely by Bentancur to Grealish. Great touch over his feet. He's lacking a bit of pace now, Jack, but the guile's still there. It's only because the defender tries to do the pass back and he leaves it short. Hazel's onto it in a flash, but... Oh, you got to give Jack some in there. I can't have him playing at 6.6 on his return. Come on, give it a rest. 4 minutes of injury time. We're flying through it here. It's been a very comfortable 4-0 win for the Villa. And, oh, yeah, let's just make sure we keep a clean sheet. Good. Clean sheet today. Santiago Gaitan is man of the match. No surprises there. A 4-0 comfortable thumping of Leicester. We've done well here. This is good. We've got the right balance this year, it feels, between defence and attack. We've got the second most goals in the league, I think, but we've also got the best defence, and you can tell that in terms of goal difference, we're 3 ahead of Manchester City, but probably more importantly, we're 14 ahead of Manchester United. Compare that to last year, it's like chalk and cheese. They were so far ahead of us in terms of goals last year. Bollocks. Anthony Martial does that for 3 to 5 weeks because he's pulled a calf muscle. So Diaby and Gaitan will continue to have to deputise. Very annoying. And we're going to have transfer deadline day, but more importantly is a game against Watford at Vicarage Road. And we all know what happened a couple of years ago where we lost the title. at Vicarage Road. So we owe them a pasting. Right, okay, I did say that I had one more transfer in the bank, and it's here. Duje Kaleta-Carr. Yeah, I just signed him in my, spoilers, I just signed him in my Crystal Palace PES 2020 save. In this game, he is currently at Barcelona. He's played very well there for a number of years, but I mean, you look at this is the kind of guy I think that we need, just to shore up the defence even more. Another leading centre-back, so we can do the rotation. We won't have to rely on Povey and Zagadou. Zagadou, fine, no problem. Povey, probably not the best second centre-back, but to get Kaleta-Carr in there, hopefully it's also going to give Lucas Meyer that a bit of a kick so they can keep up the high performances. We're going to bring him in for £20 million. That is the reason I'm signing him, is that it's an absolute bargain. He's only registered as a 3-star centre-back in our team, which is fine because that's at the same level as Zagadou and Lucas Mai, so that is absolutely fine by me. That might be the only business that we do in this transfer window. If anything changes, obviously I will let you know. Oh, even better, this has worked out quite well. It's my 500th game in management. The big 500 has come up, and that's worked out nicely, the fact that we're actually going to be able to see it on camera. Right, okay, there are big things going on today then. Liverpool play Manchester United at Anfield before our kickoff, and then the late kickoff is Chelsea v Arsenal. City not playing today. Let's keep an eye on what happens at Anfield though. Come on, Liverpool, do us a favour, please. Liverpool won 2-1. I mean, I enjoy that anyway for obvious reasons, but that, from our point of view, is brilliant. We need to capitalise. We need to capitalise on this. We need to beat Watford. I tend to think that they're our bogey team, but you look at that, they've only ever beaten us twice. It just so happens that when they have beaten us, it's in the big, important games, and that is the irritating thing. But United now dropping points. This is so crucial that we win this game. And there is only one change from the previous lineup, and that's that Aurel Mora retains his place now, or comes back in the attacking midfielder slot for Jerry Tossum. Tossum didn't do much particularly wrong, but I feel that away from home, the guile of Mora is going to be incredibly crucial here. They've got some decent players. They've got this boy Pete Dewhurst on the left. He's very decent and coming in at 76 on my scout report. I was tempted to get him, but with only one season out, I don't want to go too mad. Their best player, though, is Mart Penders, which is A, a superb name, and B, he does look very good at 23 years old. A decent midfielder. He's not a touch on our ones, though, so you'd like to think that this is a game we should be looking to win. We're favourites for a reason. Go out there, make sure that no one's left in any doubt as to why. So in other words, we're better than them. Go out there and flip improve it. It's not often United are going to drop points, so when they do, we need to capitalise. Nothing else will do. We've been known to kind of bottle job it quite a lot when the pressure is on. And it's not so much a pressure now, but it's a bit of a free swing. But you'd like to think that we just need, from my point of view, a win here is the bare minimum. And the first highlight looks like it's going to fall to us as Hassan finds Bentancur, and I can see that Diaby was in so much space out on that left hand side. Williams, the pass doesn't quite make it. They hit it long. Now Lingard, good take. Jesse Lingard hit, and don't let him put it through. Cucho, I just hate Watford. I just hate them. We've got a real mental block against them, and Cucho Hernandez makes it 1 after only 10 minutes or 13 minutes, and just from Lingard there, it's a nothing ball over the top. Markovic totally misses it. Cucho Hernandez smashed it past Christensen, and this all feels a little bit familiar. You saw us against bloody Leicester, we just tore them apart. And then I look at it now against this Watford team, we're just suddenly all over the place. We can't even get shots off. We've had 2 shots. 2. They're not even that good at the back. It makes no sense. Oh, don't do this. Angelino, it's over the bar. But, I mean, the games are always gash. They're always boring. And just nothing happens. And I'm really pissed off. Should have known this was going to happen. It's 1-0 at half time. There's only been 2 highlights, and one of them was a breakaway counter-attack goal that he didn't deserve. Markovic is coming off because he's been rubbish. And, I'm going to take more off as well because he's been crap. On comes Glenn Hazel. I haven't got time. I haven't got time to muck about today. We haven't got time for this. Start the second half. Away we go. Come on. Even a draw is not that bad. It always starts off with like bright rays of hope, my episodes, and then I start recording in games and it all goes to shit. This is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Anthony Vile isn't playing very well. Mick McWilliams, obviously in sensational form. Not today, because we're at Vicarage Road. And Watford are the best team in history, obviously. It's not happening. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Mick McWilliams can piss off. He's been shite. Jack Grealish. It seems stupid. I know it is. Maybe it's a sentimental thing. I need Jack Grealish to help me create stuff here, because this has been awful. We've been awful. Just everything about this performance has been tragic and terrible, and I hate it. I hate playing them. I don't know why I thought this time it'd be different on camera. I don't know why I thought it'd be different. Santiago Gaitan, who's been terrorising defences for the last 2 months, just not turning up. Just, nah mate, don't feel it today. Sorry. Sorry, it's Watford. My mistake, obviously. Forgot how great they are in 9th in the league. My mistake. We've almost got double the points that they've got. So, good. Good. I love consistency. Consistency is good. Oh, good. Pete Dewhurst is getting sent off. Couldn't have done that, like, I don't know, 60 minutes earlier, could you? Anyway, it wouldn't have mattered, to be fair. They still would have flipping won. With 10 men, with 9 men, with 8 men, they still would have won. Obviously. Because Watford are the best team in the fucking world. I've got a real irrational hatred of them. 1-0. One highlight in that second half, and that was Pete Dewhurst getting sent off. Pissed off. Hermoso man of the match. Everyone's in training tomorrow. That has just royally pissed me off. 5 points clear we could have gone. Just didn't turn up. No one turned up. You're a disgrace, all of you. Please, West Ham, do us a favour. I bet City won't lose to West Ham. 7-2. They beat them 7-2. So now they're 1 point behind us. Piss off. It's been a mixed episode, and it's annoying that it has to end on a sour note. But I'm fed up of losing to Watford. I'm fed up of losing to mediocre, trash Watford. I just am. Just fed up. This title means more to me than you could possibly imagine. I know it's a computer game, but it means a lot. It would just be the crowning glory. And for United to lose, and for us to do that, is just royally pissed me off. I cannot believe that has happened. I just cannot believe it. In terms of where we come back, I said before, and it will be the United Van Bayern Leverkusen games, because obviously United will be chasing us for a title, and we'll have to watch the second leg of the knockout round. We've actually got the first leg away in Germany, so obviously I'll let you know how we get on with that at the start of the next episode. Hopefully we'll still be in with the chance of going through. I'll be very disappointed if we didn't, but after that performance against Watford, anything's bloody possible. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share, and subscribe. And until I see you in the next episode of my FM 2019 Aston Villa save, stay cool. I hate Watford. I absolutely hate them.